Hi there, my name is James Hutchinson. I'm the head greenkeeper at Castle Stuart Golf Course. Well, my career path started 22 years ago. I came to Castle Stuart in 2009 and at the very start of the construction, and I've been here ever since, so progression is good. The first thought that went through my head was what a privilege and honour to be given the chance to manage the golf course. Because I've been here, as I've said before, from the start of construction, I probably felt that it was more just something, the next step for me to move up into the head greenkeeper's role. So as far as challenges, there will be challenges for sure. It's one of the top quality golf courses in the Highlands, so it's keeping that high standards. I attended it, yes, and for any future head greenkeeper, I think it's a massive thing that they'd have to get involved in, because it opens up your mind to the next stage of your career. Just more focus on basically the manager's role as far as budgets, everything that's involved with being a head man or a course manager. So the benefits are phenomenal. So I suggest anybody that's looking to step up, suggest to find out and see if they can get themselves on that course. My favourite hole would probably be the 11th. It's a wee par 3, about 150. It's got a bit of everything about Castle Stuart. It's got heather, it's got marram, it's got chunk bunker, it's got revet, and it's got a lovely sea view. It just basically sums up what Castle Stuart is all about. As far as what we do in the run-up to the Highland winter that we have here is try and get the turf as strong as possible. So we give it a light granular feed, try and get it strong going into the winter, because with all the winter work that gets taken on, it does stress it a little bit. And then going into the spring, it's just a matter about getting our levels right. So, you know, from the winter work, it's top dressing on the greens. Because we're pure sand, the whole site's pure sand. The main thing for us is getting our wetting aging program out there to make sure that the moisture levels are at the correct level for the start of the season. Hardest to play would probably be a north or south wind direction, because that gives it a crosswind. We're generally a westerly wind, but try to play golf, crosswinds, that's probably your trickiest. Well, it varies. Every golf course is different, you know. You have different thatch levels, you have different stresses. So, you know, some golf courses might get a lot of top dressing out at the start of the season, and then they might have little, you know, diseases that are kicking off in the greens. Sand is quite abrasive, so if you're putting sand out, top dressing, and then cutting or rolling, then you're just adding to that stress. So it all depends on the individual golf course. I'd probably say it's not far away, but even at the moment, I don't think we'll see it until there is complete hybrid machinery, because at the end of the day, if there's a pinhole in hydraulics, even the machine sensors don't pick that up, and there won't be a robot that picks it up either. So until there's no hydraulics whatsoever, I can't see this coming into the golf courses yet. My favourite will be the clips hand mower. We have 15 blades in our one, and there's no better feeling than going out and cutting a green, putting down some lasers, and the machine itself is so nice to use, nice and smooth, and the quality that you get is probably the best, or is the best in the market. Here at Castle Stuart, that would probably be our bunkers. Granted that we only have 25 bunkers compared to most golf courses, that's a small amount. But the bunkers that we've created are tried to mimic what bunkers were hundreds of years ago. They were created through wind and animals kind of sheltering in areas, so they are quite open to the elements. So when we do have windy days, the sun generally moves a fair bit, so that's probably our biggest challenge. The benefits for us, we're not all Jacobsen machinery, we do have other machinery in the sheds, but working close with Jake, their backup is second to none, but also they want feedback from us. So, it's a working relationship, and I think it's the way that most companies should be going, and it's just peace of mind as a head greenkeeper that they have your back and you have theirs. Well, the biggest challenge for us, because we're pay and play golf course, is basically getting out, getting our jobs all done and dusted before the golfers catch us, because at the end of the day they've paid a lot of money to enjoy their experience, and they don't want to be hearing machines rattling behind them or in front of them. So in that kind of regards, it's time management for us, and then obviously afternoon jobs off the periphery. Hours, because of what I've just said there now, we're very flexible with our hours, so we don't shut the golf course for any maintenance weeks and stuff, so you just have to work around the golfers and when it fits. So sometimes the boys will come back at maybe 7 o'clock at night and we'll top dress screens, so hours are varied, we do as many as what we have to get the job done. I do like an action film, so I'd say Platoon. Has to be a dog. Bit of a rocker as well. Guns N' Roses. Worst habit. Probably saying A. It's got to be a steak. I've been to Cyprus. I like Cyprus. I'm a motorbiker, so I've always wanted to be racing motorbikes for a lifetime, for a living. But greenkeeping's the next best thing, isn't it? It's got to be my father. He brought you into or he's helped bring us into the world, and he's always kept me in the straight and narrow, so I'd say my dad. Keep your head down, get on with it, and don't be scared to ask any questions. Nobody learns nothing unless they ask questions. I don't know about a claim to fame. I've represented my country playing shinty hurley. If that's claim to fame,